What's a laptop password?
Passwords are unpredictable. You could make 6.5 quadrillion different 8-letter random passwords.
Wait, passwords ain't the only random stuff. Random stuff happen every day.
Like tossing a coin.
Or rolling a die, winning a jackpot. You watching this video, from billions of others on YouTube, and even our very own existence. Everything is so random. Or maybe not. Think about the coin toss. If I knew all the forces acting on the coin, the height from the ground, the viscosity of the air, and the nature of the surface it falls on, I can predict its outcome.
Hey Google, give me a random number. Computers use random numbers like these for plenty of stuff like cryptography and even video games. But computers can't technically do random stuff. Instead, they generate pseudo-random numbers using algorithms that take an initial seed value and do the same operation over and over again. To a person who doesn't know the algorithm, it seems random.
So if we could measure the exact initial conditions, we can predict the future. But there's a fundamental problem. In winter of 1961, MIT professor Ed Lorenz was simulating weather patterns using his computer. One day, he decided to redo a run by entering values from halfway through a previous one. But the new results were very different from the previous one. No, the computer was all fine. But since his computer rounded off numbers to 6 digits, whereas the printer only printed 3 digits, which was his input for the second run, this difference of less than 1 in 1,000 completely altered the final result. This sensitive dependence on initial conditions is called chaos, more popularly called the butterfly effect.
Lorenz simplified his equations into a set with just 3 variables.
Plotting them in 3 axes and observing how they evolve with time, we get this. It's called the Lorenz attractor. These trajectories never intersect because if they did, the system would go on the same cyclic path, making it predictable. We have an infinite number of trajectories which never intersect in finite space. See how close initial values stay together at first, but later on diverge in completely different paths. Mathematically, this difference varies exponentially with time. Lambda, the Lyapunov exponent, is an indication of how chaotic the system is.
Now you know why predicting the weather a few days in advance is no better than a proper guess. And that's not it. The double pendulum, our solar system, turbulent fluid flow, and even our very own lives, where small deeds have huge consequences, are all, in a sense, chaotic systems.